Welcome to the insect invasion, the periodic cicada. They won't be back for another 17 years. In May 2021, they emerged in the millions. Living dormant underground since 2004, the Year cicada made its appearance to many for the first time ever. For about 4 weeks, you heard their incessant noise, flicked them off your clothes, and even used your windshield wipers to clear off your windshield from them when driving.
I don't want to squish anybody.
I think tonight's the night.
Yeah. Oh, kids. Tease me.
Look at this. They're everywhere now.
I know. You've got 3 on your shoes.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, they're like just coming up like on a tree.
Yep.
You are the tree.
Look at them all coming here. Here they come. Here they come.
What's it like climbing up your leg?
It's like a tree. I'm a tree.
The cicadas think this is a tall tree.
Just an average height human.
Oh, that was so wild, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
It's like an army just racing towards the tree.
Yeah, and keep just pan around towards the chairs.
Yeah, they're all behind you. They're all coming towards you.
After 17 years underground, under our feet, these nymphs emerge with one goal, one instinctive goal, to climb as high as they can into the trees.
We're in cicada heaven. This is Ryan's brother Keith. He's their great teacher.
Yeah,
You look
but if
out.
you see the yard
Oh,
here,
yeah, yeah.
all these guys are going to the tree. There's like a big pile of them with the vapors going up, crawling on him.
It's amazing, isn't it? Like one fell on me and it freaked me out.
I know. I wish that had been playing.
On the night of the largest insect emergence, holes saturate the ground where they once burrowed for 17 years. Look how many are climbing the trees. Oh. Thousands don't make it, but those that do have one goal: climb the trees in order to get protection so that they can emerge as full-fledged adults. Okay, guys, what do you have in your hands?
Cicadas!
Oh, tell me about the cicadas.
They don't harm you. They don't harm you. I got one. People think they're blind, but they're not. Yeah. Yeah, and the orange ones are the ones with the orange eyes are females, and the ones with the red eyes are males. And people think they're blind, but they actually have perfectly good eyesight.
Oh, are they safe?
Yeah, they're safe. They don't sting. They don't bite.
So what's going on here? What are all those holes about?
Those are cicadas. They live a lot near trees. They come out of holes 17 years.
What are cicadas?
Cicadas are little animals that are, well, not animals, but they're insects with a lot of legs.
Do they all come out of those holes in the ground?
Yes.
After 17 years, they can finally emerge from their shells as full adults. They must dry out their wings in order to fly for the first time. Unfortunately, some are not so lucky, and some do not even get the chance to fully emerge from their shells. This is why they produce in the millions.
I love it with Melissa Etheridge in the background. I promise you we're getting an umbrella.
I don't know. It's all good. I'm
Did
really
you get
trying to get my
selfie?
legs to
Yep.
So tell me about the cicadas.
You want me to do it now?
Tell me about the cicadas.
Well, the cicadas come every 17
Oh, do you
years.
guys want cookies?
And this is 17 years since I
Yeah.
saw them last. They can't sting, they can't bite, and they live a couple of weeks. And they go up a tree and they dig a little hole and put a little egg in there. And it drops to the ground after a few weeks. And they burrow down about 3 inches. Why? It wasn't good. I thought cicadas come every 17 years. They come out of the ground. They come out of the shell and they're white. And then they grow these nice wings and they fly up into the trees and they put a little egg in a branch. And after so many weeks, that egg falls from the tree into the ground. And I guess it's about 2 inches in the ground for 17 years.
So tell me about the cicadas.
I had a cicada on my leg the other day, and it really freaked me out. But then I
What are
found
you going
out,
to say about the cicadas?
I was still
Oh, wait, you're
talking!
still talking!
And then I was really freaked out. But then someone told me that they were not poisonous, and that they weren't gonna bite me. So then I was like, okay, and so I flicked it off.
They don't sting.
Kimberly went out and took a whole bunch of them out. We had them all in the grass with the mower and explained to me what good mulch they were. And it also kept the other birds and stuff from eating them because they're traveling around with some kind of fungus growing on them or something like that.
Oh,
I don't
psychedelic
know.
stuff.
Yeah.
Cicadas are super gross.
You got to speak louder. There's too many cicadas out here.
Cicadas are gross, and I don't like them at all. Boom. All right, here. Oh, let me-
Boom.
I love cicadas. I think they're fun. They don't bite you. They don't sting you. And they're just sort of fun flying around, the sound of them. I think it's really nifty.
I think they're
They're just sort of fun. I think they're fun. I think it's interesting.
What was cool is when Keith and I were out in the front yard and then over by this tree where they were really coming out, I turned around and they were crawling up the back of your legs.
Do you hear that sound? That is the sound of an insect. Millions of them. If you look at the tree behind me, you can see them clutching onto the bark. They are called the Year Cicada. They are periodical cicadas, meaning they only come out once every few years. In this case, every 17 years. It was 17 years ago that these insects were born, and they've been underground, under our feet, and have only just recently emerged. The noise they make is so loud, it can actually cause hearing damage. I can only stay down here for a short time because it actually hurts my ears. That's how loud these insects get when millions of them are singing all at the same time. You don't have to love them, but you should sure be impressed by them. It's called population satiation. They come out in such large numbers that predators can't even eat them all. In a few weeks, it will be silent once again. The ground will be full of carcasses before brooms or the rain sweep them away. Meanwhile, hidden in the branches in the trees and shrubs, eggs will hatch, and the next generation of nymphs will fall to the ground and burrow underneath to be hidden for another 17 years.